Greetings all, Banny here for Aries' daily oracle message. Aries, I hope you're starting out your week all right. The first two cards that came out for you are the Jade Star, Surrender. I am ready to let go with self-compassion. And Athwesa, Sun Goddess, Liftoff. I open my senses to feel delicious pleasure and passion. Self-compassion and passion again. I love that so much because this is a lot of energy of shedding a skin and moving on. This is one thing that I love about snakes. Now, a lot of people get scared when they see snakes, but thanks to the YouTube channel Snake Discovery, I got over my fear of snakes and actually have a great love for them now. I have several that I want to own one day. But for you, Aries, I want you to look back on the Surrender card with the Jade Star here and how there's a dragon on her back. There's so much power inside of you if you can just let go of the hurt, let go of the ego, and give yourself the love that you have always been worthy of. You have passion again with the Moonstone Star. I am entering a portal of euphoric love. This is so much self-care, self-compassion, and self-love that you're coming into, Aries. And it could also be that you're coming into a time with romance with another person. You have the Taurus sign that came out with the dice here, so it could be a Taurus. I hope y'all's egos can keep yourselves in checks because I am a Taurus and my brother was an Aries. So I know that those signs can be very stubborn together. You have the South Node and the number 6 that came about. So it could be 6 weeks from now this occurs. 6 is also the number of celebration because if you look at the 6 of Wands, it's a man riding in on a horse. If you look at the 6 of Swords, it's someone moving on to a new destination or a new location. 6 of Pentacles is someone giving out money freely and being wary of who they give it to. So there's wisdom in that. And 6 of Cups, I believe, is once again sharing your compassion with another. It's like two children sharing their cups with each other. So I think that goes back to that love. So this could be someone that you knew from childhood, or maybe someone that makes you feel childlike again, and not in like a creepy way, but just makes you feel happy and joyful just for the sake of feeling joyful. You have the Universal Midwife that came out, Birth. I birth fruitful and sacred assignments. I love that coming out because you would be going through a great rebirth with all of this. You also have the Star Mother, Loved. The Universal Mother loves and supports me totally. The Universal Midwife, the Universal Mother, the Sun Goddess, and two beautiful gems with the Moonstone and the Jade. Now, the Moonstone and the Jade are very ethereal. They are hard to get stones. They're very valuable. And this, I think, is a reflection of your energy and how valuable that is, how valuable you are, Aries. And that's why you are being loved. That's why you are being filled with passion, compassion, and joy once again, so that you can see that. Yeah. Temple, home. I no longer look outside of myself for home. You no longer look outside of yourself for security. You no longer look outside of yourself for validation or love, because you're gaining all of that from yourself. And in doing so, you will attract someone who will celebrate you in that and give you more of that love and more of that compassion, instead of thinking it can only come from another person. It is more powerful when it comes from you entirely, because it is unconditional in that sense. Because so often with relationships with other people, our love is conditional, and it may not even be on a conscious level. It is if you're dealing with a narcissist, and if you are Aries, please remove yourself from that situation. Maybe that's what this Taurus is. As a Taurus sun myself, I know that we have narcissistic tendencies, and I try very hard to work against that, or work through that in myself. I don't want to use the phrase against, because that has negative connotations. But you, Aries, are going through this beautiful rebirth, and I'm very proud of you for valuing yourself, honoring yourself, and allowing yourself to release the ego to move on to the next phase of your life. My ear's going off. So yeah, you are doing this for yourself because you're finally realizing you don't need to look outside of yourself for someone else. And I and your spirit team are very proud of you for that, Aries. Have a beautiful week and a good Thanksgiving.